You're born, you grow up, you die, and... Is that all?
First of all, this was just announced half a day ago. In case you missed it, we've got a game called The Occultist. See, Occultist is a story-driven game about a paranormal investigator on a harrowing quest to uncover the mystery behind his father's disappearance on a haunted island. This game offers some next-generation graphics, immersive horror and complex puzzles. This first-person game promises a non-stop tension and fear. It's set to hit PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X early to mid next year.
Our limitations as human beings prevent us from really seeing what is there. But when suggestive becomes evident, then we see what is really there. To face evil, fear is not an option. Engraved in my mind are images that would make any man tremble. But I am not just any man. I am the Occultist.
Обстановка в стране довольно накаленная. Не надо делать из меня злобного диктатора. Надеюсь, вы сможете меня понять и встать на мое место.
Coming up behind that at number 2, we have Vladik Brutal. It's actually the brand new work of the team who made Valaka's Story, a bunch of other games too. I think they're Russian. This game puts you into a dystopian nightmare set in an oppressive Eastern European regime where just basically survival is in any way the key. You're going to be facing off mutants, soldiers, there's going to be boss fights, and over 12 different diverse weapons in brutal combat and a compelling narrative filled with secrets and puzzles is set. This game promises a visceral first-person experience above all, challenging your wits.
I'll be back soon. I promise.
City of Ashes takes you into a post-apocalyptic world where you must fight through a crumbling city to rescue your kidnapped daughter. See, as a former MMA fighter, you'll engage in intense melee combat in this game using street fighting techniques and special abilities. It's not only that this game has RPG elements like character progression and loot, plus a richly detailed environment too. This asymmetric fighting game promises a thrilling action-packed adventure.
soon, I promise.
Rise and shine, princess. You'll be the main course of this evening. It won't hurt a bit.
Tarsier Studios is teasing a new project, so while details are scarce, this brief teaser hints at something dark and intriguing, reminiscent of their previous works like Little Nightmares. The imagery of a distorted hog here with that belly suggests a return to the eerie atmosphere Tarsier is known for, maybe even more. Coming in at number 5, we have Connection, The Nightmare Within. Inspired by classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, this game lets you explore dark, atmospheric levels, battle monsters, and solve puzzles. You get to unravel a story full of twists, choosing between classic fixed cameras or over-the-shoulder views, while diving deep into a psychological horror like never before. Connection is promised to come out by the end of the year. This is how it looks. It's either that, or you will survive in silence, in a quiet place, the road ahead. That's right. The same developers of the remodeled Broken Porcelain is handling the video adaptation of the Quiet Place movies as well now. A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead is a single-player horror adventure announced pretty much last month, letting you craft tools and strategize to protect your loved ones in a meaningful, intense survival horror journey. This game is coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X on October 17. Developers just came up with another gameplay trailer for it too. Hope you enjoy.
I can't.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story. Frank West.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
A month ago, guys, Capcom announced that the original Dead Rising is getting a deluxe remaster. While details were and are still scarce, developers have promised significant improvement in graphics and detailing, along with a new voice actor making it look more like a remake than a remaster. Now, there was no release as of last week, it just became gold and it's now coming out on September 19, 2024. This is how it looks.
This is my store! A customer!
Projekt Z is an upcoming title we have had on our radar for a while now retitled to Beyond Order and set to arrive on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs. This game is a first-person zombie shooter with a robust character progression and weapon customization. See, the game's set around World War II and offers a fast-paced gameplay through many challenging missions, whereas one of 4 survivors each have a unique ability in co-op. This game is said to be coming out early next year.
So, where's the captain? I told you, everyone died.
Coming in as one of the most cinematic games of 2024, we've got over here number 9, The Occultist. Occultist is a story-driven, decision-based adventure from the same developers of Frostpunk and the game, which I really loved, This War of Mine. While we haven't seen much of its gameplay, it's said to be all about consequences of our decisions in life, even those who we don't even notice. Developer said, Occultist asks very important questions, but you may not like the answer. Stay tuned.
God, like me. What the fuck did you drug me with, man? No, you're not hallucinating.
The more heavy units they will deploy, and the more dangerous it becomes. The more jobs you do, the more jobs you'll get, and the longer you'll keep everyone alive.
At number 10, we have Forever Winter. This is one of the most anticipated co-op shooters of the year. The story has you in this game scavenging amongst the wreckages of a never-ending mech war, incorporating survival horror elements too in there. See, this game's actually shaping up to be a particularly decent survival project of a game, which is also targeting only PCs. Here's the thing, if you're eager to give it a try, as it closed the beta on the way very soon, however there's no release date just yet, but you can wish this game on Steam right now.
At least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route. You want guns? You've got them. Modify and upgrade your firearms for the jobs you take. Always remember, the more gear and ammo you bring in, the less you can carry out. So spec accordingly. Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Angels. Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed the Night Shift rebuild by night. Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead to be harvested for their organs. Learn your surroundings, avoid patrols, and maybe you can make it out alive.
Europe's a damn war zone. A living hell overrun by these infected freaks. Thought we could box this nightmare in? Forget it.
Ultimate Zombie Defense 2 is your ticket to intense co-op zombie slaying action. Team up with up to 4 players to defend this modern-day Europe from relentless waves of undead. This game incorporates a deep base building system, customizable weapons, and epic boss battles too, and an endless thrill, developers promise. Whether you play it solo or with friends, you will need strategy, skill, and firepower to survive. If you like, there is a free demo for you to try on Steam for this game.
Just another day at the office.
Ever wondered what a mashup of Dying Light and Call of Duty Zombies might look like? Well, you're looking at it. The Midnight Walkers is a survival zombie shooter set to release in late or the final quarter 2024. This action first-person shooter has you navigating haunted streets and solving puzzles. So, if nothing else, you might want to get ready for a mix of adventure and horror that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is how the game looks. And last but not least, we've got 45 Parabellum Bloodhounds. This is the active time-action game inspired by the classic Parasite Eve, where positioning and skill chaining combos are just your key to win fights and survive. God, I loved Parasite Eve games so much. That being said, the rest is up to you to discover in this game. This action RPG from the developers of Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender, I'm sure most of you know about this game, offers a similar setting and is set to become the PCs sometime next year. Check it out in case you missed it.